How's everyone doing today? Shankar Pure Eye here. Today we're going to look into the charts and see how we were able to make some profit this morning on a commodities trade as well as a forex trade. So without further ado, let's dive right into the chart. All right, guys. So here we're looking at the gold chart. So what we're going to look at first is we drew our point A and point B here for our trend line on the daily time frame. So you can see that the price has maintained underneath. It's popped out a couple times here, but for the most part, gold has been maintaining this this trend line and has respected it. As well as we have the moving average that's underneath. So we can see on the daily that whenever the price gets close to this trend line, that there's going to be a reaction. So knowing that, we zoomed in. So we zoomed into the 1 hour. We zoomed into the 4 hour first. So we were on the 4 hour. And what I was looking for was a point of support and resistance. So you can see right here, we have the support and resistance. So it was supported here, was resisted, was resisted again, was supported. So I know that when the price gets close to there is a possibility for it to break up and be, a new support, or to flush down and be resistance, right? So have that on the 4 hour. I went to the 1 hour, and what I did was I drew my Fibonacci's from point A to point B. So we have point A to point B down here. So if you don't know, so point A is right here, and then I drew my point B right here, right? So right here, extended it out so I can see. And now I have this area here as a point of confluence. Right now, what was I looking for to actually take this trade? Okay, so let's go into the 5-minute time frame. Hold on, 1 minute. Yeah, so we can go to the 5-minute time frame. And what I was looking for, so we also can go to the 15-minute, is I saw this candlestick pattern right here. So we have this bearish candlestick pattern. So we have the bull, we had the wicks on both sides, and then a bearish candlestick. So that's a bearish candlestick pattern, and we had a lot of exhaustion at the top over here, right? So if we zoom into the 5 minutes, you can see that we had a lot of exhaustion. So we're on the 78.6 as well as the resistance, right? So this gave me the confidence to enter a short on this candle, put my stop above this wick here, so you can see above this candle wick right here, and enter the short, right? So we entered that short. Now, while I was in this trade, because we were above this trend line that we saw on the daily, I was just making sure that it was, gonna push through and actually continue. So if the price were to let me rewind this a bit. Let me take this out. So if the price was here, and instead of the next candle opening and pushing down, but this maintained and then pushed up, I may have closed the trade here and taken a smaller loss. So that was a caution for me as I was in the trade. So so once we got this push and this push through, I was confident to hold the trade, took 50% of the profits right here, and let the rest ride to take profit, right? So that's how we capitalize on this trade. All right, so that's exactly how we were able to capitalize on this gold trade. So we were able to set the risk to reward 2 to 1, 2.08, took 50% at this 50% level, and we were able to walk off with some profit within the first 3 hours of the market opening. Now the next trade we have over here is GJ, so GBPJPY. So you can see that similar to gold, which I didn't indicate on gold, is we're on this downtrend, right? So we're on this downtrend right now. So I'm looking for sells. So that's what I'm looking for, right? So on the daily, on the hourly, so this is the daily, you can see that we were moving, we are still maintaining higher highs and higher lows. So, you know, we are still above this area here. So if you were to ask me on the daily, what are we looking like, I would actually say, hey, you know, we're still above this support area here. So, you know, we could be looking for longs shortly. Yeah, we are in an uptrend, in my opinion, in GJ. So from here, we've just maintained higher lows, consolidation. So we've had areas of consolidation and then pushed higher, area of consolidation, push higher. So we could have another push higher and this area of consolidation. So this is definitely an opportunity for that. But for this trade, we did take a short, but we took a short and closed it before we got down to this level over here, right? So let me remove this. So we're on the hourly chart. We have the MA's price underneath the MA and also pointing down. So what do we see here? We have a resistance, which was support. And if I put my fibs from point A to B, so we have point A here, up here, point B here, down here. I have an area of confluence, right? So I have the 38.2 plus the resistance. So what happened with this trade was I entered this short over here. So if we zoom in on the 5 minute, I waited, I saw the price come up here, get pushed down. Price came up, pushed, so I entered this trade on this candle. So when we got this bearish candle, entered that short, was in a bit of drawdown, thought maybe it was gonna get stopped out, and then it eventually trade played out. So again, I was looking to take actually 50% of the profit right here once after this candle closed, trying to see what this candle would do, if it would push underneath. And you know, for this trade, it didn't really show much resistance. Like there wasn't, you can see there's no wick at the top here. So just to kind of, this is the candle I'm talking about. So we held the trade and the trade came underneath here, and this could have been a place where I could have actually opened another short when we broke underneath and tested. So that could have been an area where I could have opened another short, put my stop loss there and hold it for here, right? Definitely an opportunity there that I did not take. However, still happy with the trade, grateful that we were able to take some money out of the market and, you know, move on and enjoy the rest of our day. Well, anyways, guys, that's it for today's video. I normally say something nice at the end of the video, but my battery is about to die. So tune in next time and drop a smile or a happy face underneath the comments if you made it to the end of this video. Thank you.